What's better than one set of theater seats? Why two? This is the 2025 Eddie Bauer 3200BH. This is a family RV with plenty of seating for everyone, including 4 theater seats right across from the TV. I love this setup. It's something you normally see in a toy hauler. They brought it here into a family RV so that there will be no more fighting over who's getting the best seat in the house. As you'd expect, all 4 recline. You have plenty of cup holders. You have spots for remotes. You have windows all the way around the slide. It's just nice and open and provides plenty of seating. Now, that's not to say that there isn't a lot this floor plan offers beyond that. I mean, you get a kitchen island in here as well, so you get some of that additional prep space. Both here, we have a little bit over to the side. I'll show you in a little bit too. You can see the undermount stainless steel sink here, storage underneath, and there is enough. Open this up, a little tough to see, but there is enough space down there for a trash can, which again, I like being able to have the trash can in a convenient place, especially underneath the kitchen island. So one of the great things about the island is not only do you get that prep space, but you get the storage underneath. Speaking of storage, when you have a bunkhouse, you have to be able to store a lot of food, and you can do that thanks to the pantry over here to the side, plus the nice big fridge freezer combo. This is a 12-volt unit, so it just runs off the batteries, and you can see you can hold plenty of food in there. Microwave and hood up top, as well as some additional storage over to the side. You kind of have the decorative backsplash there behind the 3-burner recessed cooktop. Again, it has that glass cover, so you can utilize this as prep space as well. Oven underneath, storage over here to the side. So if you have like, some bigger cutting boards or, different trays to go in the oven, things like that, you have a spot for it. Plus, you have the space right underneath here as well. So you can put all the cookie trays in there. Coming over to the side, you can see again that TV, as I mentioned, that is going to be right across from the theater seats. You have storage on both sides. The dinette is going to be underneath that. The dinette has nice, easy access drawers underneath here as well. And this also drops down to form a bed. Now, again, it's not going to be a huge bed, but as we'll see in just a minute when we go in the back, it's a bunk room. So you have 4 beds back there, so you should have plenty of sleeping capacity here in this RV. Storage all the way across the top as well. And then again, you kind of have this whole space. Whether you want to use this as prep, whether you want to use it as like coffee station, you have just plenty of options. You'll see a portable Bluetooth speaker as your sound system. So you can obviously use that in here, take it outside, gives you a lot of versatility. And you have additional storage right down here. And again, now just kind of open it up, show you the size of the drawers. That's pretty good size all the way throughout. Now, as I mentioned, this one is going to be a bunk model. So as we come to the back, before we enter, I just want to show you a few quick things. One is the fact it has a tankless water heater. We'll want to remember that when we go up and take a look in the bathroom and the shower, because that's basically limitless hot water. Then our main control panel will be located right next to that. This is a 2-slide unit. Both of those are going to be in that living area, which is why we're able to get the kitchen island as well as so much room. And then right back here is going to be the quad bunks. The top bunks have 200-pound weight capacity. The one side does fold up, so you can lock it up, take this cushion, put along the back, kind of have like a day bed right there, kind of like that couch situation people can sit. 300-pound weight capacity on the bottom bunks. And take a look at the size of these drawers. You have massive storage in here, which is something that is oftentimes lacking in a bunk room. Love, love, love how big those drawers are. Also, right in the back, you have an extra access door. Now, the thing I like about this is if you're bringing like bikes or some just longer items, fishing poles, whatever it may be, it makes it nice and easy to load it up in here, and you can carry that stuff right back here. Again, that's easy access in and out. I love the fact they have that. Also, you have plenty of windows in here to let in some natural light, as well as a vent fan right up top. And of course, the AC unit is ducted back here as well, just to make sure it stays nice and cool. The bathroom in here is going to be a walk-through bath. Now, people either love this or hate it. A lot of people don't like it because, you're kind of closed off in the bedroom if someone's in the bathroom, and I understand that's not the best feeling in the world. We'll get to how that is overcome in just a second. The thing that I do like about it, though, is how much space you get. I mean, this is a big bathroom. You have plenty of room to be able to change clothes here. If I take a seat on the toilet, I mean, I have so much leg room, great shoulder space. Can be over here and washing my hands. You have good storage as well. I mean, you can have 2 people in this bathroom at the same time. If you need to brush your teeth, your significant other is showering, you can make that happen in here, which is something you can't do in a lot of like rear bathrooms or side aisle baths. Coming over to the side here, the shower itself, I can stand in here very easily at 6 foot tall. I could probably be, 6'3", maybe 6'4" with that skylight. It has a built-in door here, and as you can see, I can stand this way and shower. I don't have to do like, the sideways move. You have to grab a hand wand and do it. I can actually stand the normal way, which is great. And then as we take a step into the bedroom here, you will see the 60 by 80 residential queen size bed. Underneath, you're going to have some additional storage, so you can lift this up, access it from here. You can, I guess that's not there, but a little bit further down, you have access underneath as well. So you have a couple different access points there. And then on this side, you can see you have hang space for your wardrobe, a couple of drawers on both sides, plus you have little cutouts in the back with electrical outlets. You have a place to charge your cell phones or plug in a CPAP machine. Beautiful windshield up front, letting in a lot of natural light. Plus, you get the storage here up top. Another vent right up top there as well. And we talked about earlier, if you don't want to get trapped in the bathroom, which nobody does, they of course put in another exit. So if someone's using the bathroom, you can still get in and out of the bedroom. All right, let's talk a little bit about the outside of the 2025 Eddie Bauer 3200BH. Right up front, as you'd expect, you get the power tongue jack, two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover, rails for your battery, and you will see there is a solar connection right there. So if you have like the briefcase style solar, you can plug it in and it will start to trickle charge your battery. Diamond plating on the front, as again you would expect, but up front above that is the 3/4 front cap, which I really enjoy. Gives it a great look, adds a little insulation value up there in the bedroom, and then you can also see that windshield that we saw inside. Love that from several standpoints, from an aesthetic standpoint, as well as bringing in natural light and just being able to see out of it at night is really cool. You can also notice this one has a magnetic catch and a big pass-through. You take a look in there, the door may not go all the way because it kind of rounds off right here, but that is a good size pass-through. Great storage. You have a light in here. It also has tire pressure monitor prep. So, if you're worried about a blowout, which I understand, nobody wants to have one, it's already prepped for that system, so it's a nice, easy install. You also have power stabilizer jacks, again, trying to make life easy with the power tongue jack, power stabilizer jacks, power awning, right? Power everything, just getting you set up. This is that secondary entrance we saw when we were inside. It has the standard fold-out steps. This one is the one that goes in and out of the bedroom. Coming a little bit further in is going to be the TV hookup. So if you want TV outside, you have the hookups for it there. The placement isn't necessarily my favorite just because the awning doesn't really cover the area it's going to be in. I wish it would have, but I understand that, you have a huge slide here, so that makes things a little bit tougher. I do want to point out, though, up top, it's kind of tough to see it, but you can see those brackets. You'll see that on all this, we're both slides on this one, because this one has slide-out topper prep. Slide-out toppers are fantastic, folks. It helps for any like pine cones or sticks or anything that are going to fall from trees. And rather than landing on top of your slide, and then when you put your slide in, it can mess up your seals. If you have that topper up there, it helps protect it. So definitely something that I know a lot of people enjoy. Getting into the coach, this of course is going to be your main entry right here. So they give you the upgraded, more ride, step above, solid steps, aluminum treads on there, so less chance of rust. This top one's also a little bit bigger, so a little bit easier, bigger landing when you're coming out of the camper. You also have the foldable grab handle here for better control when you are entering. And taking a step back a little bit further, one of my favorite parts, we see this in a lot of bunk models, is going to be the outside kitchen. So you get the fridge here as well as the cooktop. You can pull this one out nice and easily. Of course, it has the propane. You can see it is a griddle. You just flip that guy over, and you can be cooking pancakes, sausage, bacon, making the whole neighborhood jealous right there. As you would also expect when we drop down, that's how I'm going to be up there a little bit, but there is the propane quick connect. So that's obviously meant for the griddle itself. But if you have a bigger griddle, like if you have a big Blackstone or something you want to bring, by all means, you can still plug it in right there. Coming around to the back, you get the square tubular bumper. So if you have certain sewer hoses can fit in there depending on the connections. And then as we talked about inside, you get that kind of the auxiliary door here. So you can load and unload a lot of items, big totes, things like that. Plenty of storage space in there, which is wonderful. Taking a look up top, you will see the backup camera prep. So, this is a pretty big travel trailer. Having a backup camera might not be a bad idea. And with that prep, it is super simple and easy to have that installed. You also see right back here, you're going to have a fresh tank fill. And as we walk around to the side, that tankless on-demand water heater there, cable inlet, our 50 amp power inlet will be right there. You'll also see that this one has a spray port over here, so you need some water access, it'll be there, plus your city water inlet. And this is something right here we oftentimes do not see, and that is additional storage. It's pretty common on models to have the front pass-through plus the outside kitchen, but to have this additional storage here, they didn't have to put that in at all, and I really am glad that they did. If we take a look up top, once again, on the slide, I just wanted to point out that, once again, you get that slide prep. And as we make our way all the way up front here, a couple last things. One of them is going to be your black tank flush right there. And then underneath, we're going to have a couple of terminations. You can see those right there. So again, folks, this is a great family RV. It has a ton of seating, 4 theater seats. It's tough to beat. If you're interested and you would like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker. Until next time, we'll see you.